everyone, welcome to my channel. And on my channel we do strange talk, strange things that's happened to us through the years, stories my family's told me through the years. And today,
Conspiracy theories too.
conspiracy theories. We do conspiracy theories on Tuesdays. And that's when my friend on Tuesdays, Fury will be with me on Tuesdays. So she just did a ghost story that happened to her.
Check it out.
Yep, it's a video before this one. So I decided I'd do a story that happened to me. A couple months ago, I decided that I was going to do one of the YouTube videos that I had seen on YouTube, opening your third eye. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because through the years I've seen things, I've seen spirits through the years, and I wanted to know why. And I wanted to know if I opened my third eye, that maybe it would show me something.
Right, intensify.
Yeah. So I decided I was going to do one of the videos that you do before you go to sleep. Well, you actually do it as you're sleeping. So you only hear a little bit of it. Well, I only heard a little bit of it.
So like you play it and then lay down and go to sleep.
Right, right. And it's supposed to open your third eye. So I was only awake for maybe like 5 minutes. And I heard the YouTube video say that you would get to see your guardian angels, what they look like. So I had fell fast asleep, and I began to have this dream. And the dream took place in this old farmhouse.
And was it a familiar farmhouse or just something kind of created?
Never seen this house before.
Okay.
It was a 2-story house. It was white, and it looked like it needed painted. Like somebody hadn't painted it in a while.
Like an old house.
Yeah, it's like an old farmhouse. Well, in this farmhouse, I was in one of the bedrooms on one side of the house, and my sister was in one of the bedrooms, on the other side of the house, and then there was a hallway. Well, I was sitting on my bed, and just as I looked down on the other side of my bed, I seen this man, and the best way I can describe it is, you know, the Exorcist, like when they're walking down the stairs, and she's walking down the stairs backwards. That's creepy. Yeah, this scared me. This man was on the floor, walking around backwards, like this on the floor.
Oh, wow.
And he was wearing a white robe. He had sandy blonde hair, and he looked like he'd been out in the sun for a little bit too long.
Like dry, flaky skin.
Yeah, yeah. Like a construction worker looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember thinking, and he was laughing as he was doing this.
Well, it makes it that much more creepy.
Yeah, like he was trying to make me laugh, and I remember saying, "You're scaring me." Well, as soon as I said, "You're scaring me," he stopped doing that, and he looked at me like, I didn't mean to scare you. You know, the look on his face?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to scare you. Well, just about that time, I looked up, and in the doorway, not in the doorway, but outside the doorway.
Like somebody just starting to come in?
Right. Just like he was getting ready to come in. There was a man standing there, and he was in like a navy blue suit. He had the navy blue vest, the navy blue jacket, and the pants, and he was wearing a white button-up shirt, and he had a tie. The tie was blue, and it was it wasn't the bow tie, it was the long ties.
Yeah.
And he was standing in the doorway, and his hands were folded in front of him.
And was he an older man?
No, he was about in his 30s. Yeah, and he had like the shadow of a beard getting ready to come in.
Yeah, what they call a 5 o'clock shadow?
Yeah, he had that, and then he had a mustache. He was black-headed. Kind of looked like a businessman.
Yeah.
But he had broad shoulders. And when I looked at him, I felt like he was a protector.
So like he was standing up straight like he had business.
Right, right. And he wasn't smiling. He was just serious. And he was looking in the door at me. And the only thing that scared me, this is when I become really, really scared, is his eyes. His eyes look like flames, like the sun.
Like red coals, kind of?
Yeah, yeah. And they had a dimension to them. Like even though you seen the red, you also seen the orange.
So it was like 3D.
Yeah, yeah. And when I looked at him, my first thought was, oh, what a nice looking man.
Yeah.
Like he had that look to him, like nice looking.
Yeah.
But to a point to where he was made to look that way.
Right.
Like everything looked a certain way.
Like it was almost too perfect.
Right. Everything was perfect. Weight, size, everything. And then when I seen his eyes, that's when I began to get scared. And then I jumped off the bed and started screaming for my sister. And then after that, I woke up. Well, when I woke up, I had a problem figuring out what was real and what was fake. Like, was I still in this dream?
So it was that vivid.
That vivid. And then I remember thinking, I should not have done that. I should not have done that. This feeling's never going to leave me.
Right.
And I've never been that scared to the point to where I was like, this feeling's never going to leave me.
So note to everyone out there, if you decide to do a third eye video, make sure that it's what you really want to do.
Exactly.
Like, think it over. Don't do it just spur of the moment. Just really give it some thought.
Right. Because when that happened, I knew if I went any farther, that this was going to get really bad. Like, when I seen, and the video said, meet your guardian angels. So I think maybe these two beings were my guardian angels.
Well, see, because normally when you think guardian angel, you think this beautiful person with wings, big beautiful wings. Well, that's not always the case.
No. And the one guardian angel, if that's what these two creatures were, he was more jokative, which would be more my personality, more
Right.
jokative.
Like humorous and funny and...
Right. But he scared me. Like the way he was joking around with me, he scared me. It's like he did not know how to react with me to make me smile.
Yeah.
Like he was trying, but he didn't know what to do.
Right, he was trying in all the wrong ways.
Right. And then the one in the doorway, he was there as protection.
Like backup.
Right. I felt like he was there to just take care of business. Like if anything I ever needed, he was there.
Yeah.
And he seemed like he was capable of doing it.
Yeah. Like he meant business.
Right. And they say after you do that third eye video, they say that you'll get the angels' names through a couple of days or weeks. And as the weeks and days passed, Michael kept popping up.
Yeah.
Michael kept popping up. And I thought, well, was that Michael? One of the angels.
Could be. Like the guy in the suit.
Yeah. I really think the one in the doorway was Michael.
Because there's an Archangel Michael.
I think that's who that was. Because if there was a fight, I would bet that he could handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one on the ground, he might be able to, but I think that was more, I don't know what he was made out of, but he might have been able to handle his business, but
Yeah, you never know.
he scared me. He did a good job. Both of them scared me. So don't ever do that video, and if you do,
Think about it a couple days in advance. Be like, okay, for a couple days at least.
yes, because that scared me. Especially, I do believe if you're a sensitive type person,
Yeah, like we are.
yeah, like we are, I don't think you need to do that. Or if you've seen spirits through the years,
Right, because we see spirits a lot. They just sort of pop up out of nowhere.
yeah. And then when you do that, it intensifies. And after I done it, I could still feel like that third eye was probably still open.
Yeah.
Like if somebody was around me and they was talking about somebody sick or somebody was having a bad day, I'd be like, oh, I gotta get away from you right now.
Right.
Because I would feed into that and then I would feel sick.
So like an empath would.
Right, like an empath. And still from this day, if I'm around somebody and they're having a bad day and they're sick, I'm like, I just need to separate myself from that right now. This is going to make me sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's my video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and we will continue making videos, and we will do our conspiracy theories. We'll load them on Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.